Hi all, I hope you're doing well. I'm Heather and welcome to today's video. If you've been following me here for a while, you'll know just before the new year I bought a horse home to retrain and refine for a family who bought a horse I retrained a while ago. Now today is the first official lesson I'm having with him and we are heading over to ᴰᴇᴀ to do that, so I need to go and get Walnut ready for the road. I've been working quite closely with Walnut for a few months now, however I do want to make sure I'm doing everything right for him, and that's why I'm taking him to go get an external lesson. This way it also gets him out and about, gives him exposure to different environments and stuff as well, so it's a win-win on so many different levels. We're here. We're using the indoor arena here because the snow is still pretty heavy, but anyways, this is Walnut's first time in an indoor arena, which is exciting, so we'll get to see how he performs in a completely different environment to what he's used to. Time to go get him ready, and I can feel his excitement at being in a new place because for a horse that is so scared of trail rides and being outside, he is super excited to go to different places. With that being said though, after he's tacked and groomed, I'm going to take him on a trail ride as his warm-up because why not? It'll be a good test to see how far he's come with all the desensitizing we've been doing with him recently, but that also gives him that positive reaffirming at the end in the arena that he did do a good job on the trails.
We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The glass so loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep.
I think he's warm, he's happy and very relaxed. He was actually really good. He only got spooky at a few of the lower branches on the trees, but he recorrected himself and he kept checking in with me when I asked him, so I'm very proud of him and super happy with how he's progressing. But anyways, let's get into the arena for his lesson. We started with flat work, just, so that the instructor could see what I've been doing with him. Then we decided that he was more than ready to try something a little bit more difficult, such as some pole work. So we started with some poles on the ground, and although we clipped them the first few times, he quickly figured out that he had to lift his feet, so we bumped him up to a trot, and he was so good. He was so careful where he was placing his feet and was moving so fluidly under me, using all of his muscles and engaging really well. He was able to adapt quite well too, and quite quickly, so we were able to go from just using straight poles to curves and then working on his bending through small patterns with other poles, which really got him thinking. It was so cute to see his little ears and brain try and figure out what I was asking of him. After he'd mastered his ground poles, we decided to raise them a little and swap them out for different poles so he'd get different experience. And this is where things took a little bit of a turn. We walked him over the raised ones and he did so well. He was a little bit curious, did take a few little takes at the different colours on our approach, but otherwise did really good. So we decided to bump him up to a trot and see how he'd go, and let's just say we might have pushed it a little bit far because he decided he wanted to become a bronc. He shied and reared and let out a few barks and got me out of the saddle. So after a quick break for me to check in with him and myself, I got back in the saddle, let him take a real long look at it for a moment before trying again, and this time, even though he took about half of the poles out, he didn't send me flying, so I'm gonna call that a win. He was definitely less confident though, but it was still a win regardless because he went over them. We're all finished here, so I'm gonna go untack and groom him. I'm going to hang graze him for a little while as well, and then we'll put him in the trailer and take him back home. He's definitely worked hard and deserves the rest for the rest of the day. I think today was definitely a successful day for Walnut, and I learnt a lot about how gentle this horse can be. Like when I fell, he just stood there and made sure I was okay. He didn't try and step around or do anything crazy. I think he'll definitely be very happy when he gets to meet his new family in the coming weeks or months. I'm not entirely sure yet. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. Stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!